Eleveight crossover kite RS is now entering its 9th season. The slightly revised design features a 5-point bridle on the front tube without any pulleys. At the outer edge of the bridle there is a knot ladder that allows the bridle setting to be easily adjusted for different disciplines. This minimally changes the kite's position in the wind window and its depower potential. The steering lines are connected directly to the tips, and there are 2 options to individually adjust bar pressure and turning speed. Inflation and deflation are done via a standard valve. The one-pump system is very short but slightly bent. The front tube material continues to be standard Dacron. The front tube is sealed with a simple Keda seam and double-stitched on the inside. For the canopy material, Eleveight uses a quadruple ripstop fabric. The trailing edge is double-stitched in a long, light zigzag pattern with 2 plastic battens on each side to prevent fluttering at high speeds. Line deflectors are located at the ends of the front tube as well as on the outer cross struts. The center strut does without them. All potential impact and abrasion points are reinforced with rubberized material. Each strut is attached to the canopy with a single seam, which is double stitched from the inside. At the connection between the front tube and the canopy, there is, as usual, a double layer of fabric. A clean and well-directed flow, carefully combined with a consistent and dependable baseline pull, ensures impressively early planing with the Eleveight RS. This kite is specifically engineered to deliver an exceptionally smooth and consistent acceleration, making it ideal for riders who value both control and performance. As soon as you launch the kite and begin to move, you'll notice how effortlessly it picks up speed, gliding through the air with remarkable stability. Within just a few meters of riding, the kite generates a substantial amount of power, providing you with the perfect conditions to attempt and execute impressive freestyle jumps. Whether you are an experienced kitesurfer or someone looking to improve your skills, this kite's responsive handling and reliable power delivery ensure that you can confidently push your limits and enjoy every moment on the water, especially when performing dynamic tricks and maneuvers in the freestyle discipline. The Eleveight RS always feels balanced and completely composed. The upwind performance of the Eleveight RS is, quite remarkably, consistently good and at times even very good. Only in comparison to the in-house RS Plus, which we tested under identical conditions, is there a slight deduction. Overall, the RS sits a little deeper in the wind window, and as a result it generates a very consistent pull that ensures early planing. Unlike the RS Plus, which goes upwind a bit better, the RS doesn't sit quite as far at the edge of the wind window. No corrections in the wind window are necessary, the kite maintains a steady course. The slightly softer strut and front tube material, in particular when compared to the RS Plus, provides a noticeably comfortable bar feeling. Along with consistently good and reliable feedback, the bar feeling is overall designed for comfort and consistency. The holding and steering forces remain consistently in the medium range. The power delivery is constantly very smooth. Only during strong acceleration does a slight progression become noticeable. This allows for high control in all areas of kitesurfing without limiting the performance potential. This is especially crucial in kitesurfing, even when riding strapless, for example. If you need to throw in an emergency loop at the end or slightly move the kite along, it doesn't generate too much power as it builds up flight speed and won't pull you off the board. This previously mentioned point, as we have discussed, harmonizes very well with the medium flight speed. Here too, a natural difference from the RS Plus becomes apparent, as its different profile and slightly stiffer structure allow it to achieve a higher flight speed. In terms of flight characteristics, the Eleveight RS proves to be very versatile. From tight turns to smooth, wide curves, this kite always turns in a very balanced manner. The Eleveight RS has enormous depower capability, which means it can easily handle and adapt to a wide range of wind conditions, making it suitable for various skill levels and situations. The reduction in power is very linear, meaning the power decreases smoothly and predictably depending on how far you move the bar, giving the rider precise control at all times. As a truly versatile and exceptionally adaptable one-fits-all kite, the Eleveight RS consistently impresses in all disciplines. In kitesurfing, it supports the riding style of wave riders who prefer to keep the kite well positioned and stationary. While it is slightly less agile than the RS Plus, its excellent positioning in the wind window and the consistent power delivery are definite positives. In the area of unhooked freestyle, it delivers consistently enough power for more complex tricks. A slight slack is also present. Here too, our testers praised its excellent positioning. Anyone who considers themselves a beginner to intermediate in the kite segment will have a lot of fun with the RS, especially because of the impressively high level of control and precision this kite offers. It's great that its full performance potential is available even at the lowest wind speeds, and thanks to its slightly deeper position, it offers maximum safety and makes learning tricks easy. When it comes to jumping characteristics while hooked in, the Eleveight RS impresses with consistently good features. Steady, long-lasting lift and the C-shaped design provide good hang time. Particularly positive is the feedback regarding the kite's position in the wind window, which also makes more complex jump maneuvers easier. And if we once again compare it to the RS Plus, which is surely of interest to many, the question arises as to whether the stiffer material is worth it. Clearly the RS Plus is very responsive during takeoff and a bit more explosive in its lift. Thanks to its position further out at the edge of the wind window, it can be flown more easily or further behind you, which advanced riders will especially appreciate. The athletically ambitious all-rounder who enjoys riding everything will appreciate the harmonious flight characteristics and the overall concept of the Eleveight RS. Anyone who enjoys doing kite loops will be pleased with its performance. The kite turns cleanly, smoothly and evenly, always rises back up early enough and catches perfectly. The Eleveight RS is truly a kite designed for everyone and for every possible discipline. The phrase one fits all genuinely applies here. All areas of kitesurfing are, without exception, excellently and thoroughly covered. The riding performance is consistently good to very good. However, in the absolute high-end wind range, the RS Plus has a slight edge due to its overall stiffer structure. The required skill level for this activity covers a wide spectrum, welcoming participants who are absolute beginners, those with little to no prior experience or knowledge, as well as individuals who are very advanced riders, possessing a high degree of expertise and mastery. This means that whether you are just starting out and learning the basics, or you have already developed advanced skills and techniques, you are encouraged to take part. The opportunity is open to everyone, regardless of where you currently stand on your riding journey. In this area of use, the RS consistently impresses with its homogeneous flight characteristics. This is exactly what distinguishes the new model. It is even more harmonized, smoother, and more evenly balanced across all disciplines than its predecessor. Of course, it should be noted that the absolute maximum level of performance is not fully reached here. Given the internal structure with RS and RS Plus, this is a point that can be easily tolerated. In the next test of the RS Plus, we will provide the explanation as to why you pay about €300 more for it. The price for the standard RS with 12 square meters is €1,699.